Delta Airlines has brand new Airbus planes, fresh out of the factory, ready to fly. And instead of bringing them home, they're leaving them in Europe. Even stranger, they're taking the engines off those planes and shipping them to the US. Sounds like something's gone terribly wrong, right? But no, it's actually a really smart play that's saving Delta millions and keeping its fleet in the air. Let's dig into how this unusual situation came about. Back in July, Delta reported its quarterly earnings. And during the call, CEO Ed Bastian revealed something eyebrow-raising. Delta was removing engines from its brand new Airbus A321neos in Europe and flying those engines across the Atlantic without the planes themselves. Now, why would Delta go through the trouble of stripping engines off brand new aircraft that aren't even in service yet? Let's break it down. The first big reason, tariffs. Thanks to trade disputes during the Trump administration, aircraft built in Europe face a 10% tariff when imported into the US. For an airline like Delta, heavily invested in Airbus, that's tens of millions of dollars. Here's where it gets clever. The engines powering these new Airbus A321neos aren't European at all. They're Pratt & Whitney geared turbofan engines, manufactured in the United States. That means Delta can ship them home tariff-free. It's a simple workaround that avoids paying a fortune in unnecessary taxes. But tariffs aren't the only reason. Pratt & Whitney's geared turbofan engines have been causing headaches across the aviation world. They're efficient, but they've been plagued with reliability problems. Many airlines have had to pull jets from service way earlier than expected because engines needed unplanned maintenance. On top of that, the global supply chain has been slow to deliver replacement parts. This means some of Delta's aircraft have been stuck on the ground just waiting for engines. By pulling brand new engines off brand new planes that aren't flying yet, Delta can get more of its existing fleet back into the air where it belongs. And here's the kicker. Those brand new Airbus jets wouldn't be carrying passengers yet anyway. Delta is still waiting on certification for the seating configuration on these planes, which can take time. So instead of letting perfectly good engines sit unused on parked aircraft, Delta is putting them straight to work. So when you put it all together, Delta's strategy solves multiple problems at once. It avoids paying millions in tariffs, at least for now. It gets grounded aircraft back into service faster, and it buys time while waiting on seat certification for its brand new Airbus fleet. It might look strange to see brand new planes sitting idle without engines, but in reality, it's a clever cost-saving workaround. In fact, Inc.com even called it a case study in leadership. Sometimes the best solutions are unconventional, and Delta seems to have found one. But what do you think? Is this a genius business move, or just a creative band-aid? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your take.